Matter the ground, do. Matter full ground. Matter full ground, do. Mm. Yeah. Matter full ground, do. All right, guys. I was about to talk about something else until Simply Vic brought my attention to a video that was circulating. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, double click the screen, double click the screen. A video circulating about some guy talking about Solidstar and saying that musicians should jackbar, they should jackbar. First of all, I want us to talk about. I saw Ada today with Baby Freeze. Do you know Ada and Baby Freeze are the same height? Now small like this, Baby Freeze take tall past Ada. The two of them were standing together. Ada on the tiptoe. I can't say Ada stop tiptoeing. Because when Ada tiptoe, she can't catch up with Baby Freeze. The two of them can't be the same height. Oh, waiting I see today. Hey. Anyway, let's talk about this topic. I don't want us to make fun of this, because in all honesty, mental health issues can be very serious, and we don't know what Solidstar is going through. One thing I need you all to know about entertainers is, and I spoke about this, there's an up and there's a down. There's a high and there's a low. Someone said Nina get belle true. Who be Nina? Who give Nina belle? So there was a guy that was talking, said that the Freeze, they regret saying no jackpa. The guy, they hold Ben's key. You want make me to go bring my Ben's key? Someone say, who is Solidstar? Solidstar, the guy too hold Ben's key, saying in the America, they drive Benz, they drive range. We wait in Nigeria, we know they drive Benz, we know they drive range. So, and that whole narrative of trying to figure everybody out, the guy was there saying that the Freeze, they regret saying no jackpot. One day I no regret say I no jackpot. I don't talk this thing 500 times. The only thing with me make me jackpot come out for this Nigeria now war, or the impending war. Now if you make me come out for Nigeria, I've worked all my life in Nigeria. I've sorted myself out to a reasonable extent. Apart from a war, nothing if you come out me for Nigeria. And I talk no be everybody where they abroad they enjoy, and no be everybody where they Nigeria they suffer. Me, I no follow for who they suffer for Nigeria. Oh. I know a day among them. Make if that one if that's gonna set the record straight, because make I know they use me catch cloud too. I no regret. Let me put it very clear to everybody. I am not regretting. I've never regretted not jackpying, even though I have dual citizenship. For me, jackpot is as easy as literally getting a ticket and leaving this country. And when I get abroad, I start to figure it out. And then also talking about celebs that Olu maintain is hustling in Atlanta. This person works in a factory. It is because of people like that guy that these celebrities have mental health issues. Because people will judge them for decisions they've taken. That is why some of these people have mental health issues. I said this, music is a very difficult field. Thank you, Ofure Okoji. Regret what? You dey Yankee, they drive Benz. we dey Naija dey drive the latest one. And the difference between us and you be say you dey pay small small. We na cash down, then we go still clear. Hey. So we don't. I don't know where regret. The word regret, as in really. Without any permission, I can live in 15 different countries in Europe. I just need to pack my bag. If I want to live in Germany tomorrow, all I need is a ticket to Germany. Once I reach Germany, I go begin to find how to rent house. As simple as that. For me to relocate to Germany, France, Austria, Hungary, Netherlands, is as simple as me getting up tomorrow morning and buying a ticket to that country. One-way ticket. I don't need return ticket. One-way ticket. When I get to the port, they will not ask me how long are you here for. I will scan my passport and enter. It's as simple as that. I will hold my passport against a door like this, and the door will open, and I'm in Spain, Germany, France, Netherlands. Mention all the good countries where they are. Austria. Mention all the good countries where they are. It is as simple as me buying a ticket, packing my bag tomorrow, and I'm gone and I'm not coming back. Italy, Portugal. I'm not sure about Portugal, but Italy, yes. So when you say people they regret to japa, it get the way I go regret. I feel wake up tomorrow morning, pack my bag, go. My own japa fee start tomorrow. Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Leicester, all those better countries way better pass America. So what am I saying is, don't go online and make someone say Cotonou. Now you go japa go Cotonou, you and your papa. Then una go the Cotonou, come begin to help una mama apply, make she can't join una. Because like say crazy, they worry you. Finland, Sweden, all those countries is for me to buy ticket tomorrow morning. Wait, make I show you my passport so you go know, see, me and you know be the same. Because for some people, if you begin to talk plenty English, it go be like say you don't know wetin dey yarn. So make I show you. See, not be everybody be Naija. Shey you see? Make I show you. See. Shey you see? Japa for me. And if I open the pages, you will not see a single stamp. Everywhere where they travel for Europe, no need to stamp. They know they stamp them. Now just hold it like this to a door, pack them, and you enter inside. So when you begin make all these allegations, say person japa, it just shows the limit of some people's reasoning. It just shows the limit of some people's reasoning. Joey's says, go sleep, Your papa no fit sleep this night, you know why? The lizard wey in chop for afternoon, no belle full am. So ulcer dey worry am. So he go wait, make night fall where make cockroach come out, make if he chop like 2 or 3 before he fit sleep. You and your mama, okpolo le ma jesun. You better get enter the bush and start looking for the frog where you and your mama go chop, and you hope to God that it has egg. If not, wa shoribruku, we rely Joey's USD. We Joey sefa Cotonou lo no USD call. Japanese yen ni olori buruku. If I ever see you on this my life again, I fall real than weary. Can we continue? So when you come online and you make statements like Daddy Freeze regret saying no Japa, regret that. I'm not rich and I don't claim to be, but I'm comfortable enough to live a happy life. Somebody says, Daddy Freeze, what if all these white countries decide to turn all blacks over there to slave or so? They cannot turn me to slave. I'm one of them. You don't get it. I am a European citizen by birth. You cannot turn me into a slave. If anybody na me go join them, turn you. So not count me more. You see, the problem is when you count yourself, they say animal will get horn, one do meeting, snail too they raise hand. One need no count yourself. For this equation, no count yourself. Let's be very honest with ourselves. Let's tell ourselves the truth. And it will pain you. It will pain you. If you are watching, Milfred Dog says, this man don't come again, honestly. Your papa don't go again, Willie. Milfresh Dog. See person name. Oh, Jordan Rapture, Willie. Your mates are buying super chat and super stickers. Oh, and be on so shit. Please, all the people that want to talk nonsense, talk now so I can rapture you. Talk nonsense, quick. The rest of you, double click the screen. Double click the screen. I'm looking for my number one gifter. My country's passport is number 8 in the whole world. Nigeria is number 80. Now 3 points American passport takes senior my passport. 3 points. Go and check passportindex.org. So when you say somebody, regret is a heavy word, because what I can do is like somebody saying, Daddy Freeze regrets not eating rice this night. Rice where they go, boy, 30 minutes now, I don't done. Now if I dey inside bush, food no day. Now if he talk, say, I regret. Baba, let me tell you something. If I'm fast enough, I can still leave this country this night. This night, if there's an available seat on an available flight, I can get it and leave this country this night. Tomorrow morning no go day. Tomorrow morning no go break. Someone say Romanian passport strong pass. No, you know strong pass UK passport or UK passport still strong pass am. But it's among the top 10 passports in the world. Check, do yours. If what is it called? So when you say a word like regret means I could have done it, but I didn't do it. Ola 405, as big as you are, I don't understand how a human being will be as big as you are and then have ant brain. You know that ant way when it rain, it go begin to fly, go look for fluorescent, where people they chop. That ant brain, if they cut her into 4, 1/2 now double your brain. Ant where they call it so. You just come here, you type they play. Who they play? Who be your papa mate here? If to say I get 100 naira now, go quickly send your papa mate go buy pure water come. They play. Like anybody here looks like your father's mate. There are some people I'm not going to even bother to respond to. Talk now. Talk. So when you go out and you make statements like Daddy Freeze, they regret. Captain Jamil, how you dey? Someone says when America sneezes, the whole world catch cold. That's a lie. America should stop that propaganda. If America sneeze, only America go catch cold. The one with the sneeze, how many Russians catch cold? The one with the sneeze, how many Chinese catch cold? America does not know what's coming for them. They don't know what waiting the ground for them. Make they just they play this their propaganda, they make themselves look big past waiting they big. With waiting Russia they do. With waiting Africa they do. Right now, if I can tell you, the West don't enter one way and last month day there we go catch them. So make they calm down. That year where America they bully everybody, that year don't end. With all the sanctions against Russia, Russia still stand. Now message you. Now message you. We read between the lines. Influence the club says America go finish your papa. You not get papa. Make I respond to you. America go finish your mama boyfriend. That malu with the rare cow, where they can't knock your mama for night. America go finish him. Oh, sorry, no vex. That's just one of your boyfriends. That's not the main one. The main one, now that way they sell a boo for junction. That one, America go still finish him. You, Allah Nino, if they check your DNA, now refuse the inside. If they print out your DNA, if they arrange them well, it go show refuse bin. You save the laugh. When America go finish in papa, Jada no. You get papa. Emma walk or Deushi. You get papa. If America sneeze, they go catch their cold. In fact, nobody go even give them handkerchief now. Where they don't carry, they don't dribble themselves enter. The whole world. Papa, no go think America strong past China. No go think America strong past Japan. Everybody just they calm down for them new. Everybody just they calm down for them new. When they no go gawk their self. Someone say I don't like America. I like America, but I don't like to listen. It's like telling me that. It's like telling me that I'm looking for the right. Like telling me that Ada is taller than Omotola, and I know Omotola and I know Ada, and I'm saying no, Ada is not taller than Omotola. Then the next thing you say is I don't like Ada. Brain they pain you. Nobody say I don't like America. They're still strong. Nobody say they're not strong, but they're not strong as not got that hype na hype. They're not strong as they tell you with mouth. Say they're strong. Lisa Indukwe says if you don't like America, leave them. I don't think say I follow you talk. Tread carefully. I go shoot your head. American media. The way they look am. Now Lai Mohammed, they work for American media. I swear, the way they look am. America. They go just give a propaganda, tell you. If they gawk those things now, you go know. Don't think about it, oh. And even if I go ever jack back comot this country, America know the top 10 of the places where I won't go. America know the top 10. Ofure says I live in America and they lie about it. We know now. We know. But that's not the topic here. The topic here, first of all, is the guy who was talking about Solidstar and saying all celebs don't jack back. Baba, if your music no sell again and you want to relocate, there's no problem. Many of these people, somebody say Hiroshima, Japan, quiet. America no fit play that Hiroshima stunt again. That game where they play for Hiroshima, they not born them when they play them again now. That's the end. They triumph. The end. You go and drop that kind of weapon on another country now. Ha 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 ha. May they not try ammo. Now they beg them for their own good. Oh. They not go like waiting to come out of ammo. That play. So even if Uh, Lizzie Diodogu says who? Says people that know. And obviously you don't know for what you are saying if you're asking says who. Please, if you are watching on TikTok, double click the screen. I'm looking for my number one gift. I don't even get time for these Instagram people. Make I mute them. Like I said, no one gets sense today. Double click the screen. Hey, Ayodeji Vaughn is my number one gifter on TikTok. Double click the screen if you're watching on. I go mute Instagram. So let's talk a little bit about Solidstar. Russia and China don't they play game for USA? We know. It's because of people like Tosin that I'm not muting. I swear, Instagram deserves to be muted. America is the strongest country in the world. As in, really? Wow. Okay, strongest country in your own world, not in my own world. So, let's talk a little bit about Solidstar and what he's going through. And let us also talk about mental health and mental health issues. I said this all the time. Entertainment is like a drug. Entertainment will give you a high, and then it will give you a low. The high is very high, and the low can be very low. If you've never experienced stardom before in your life, if you've never experienced stardom before in your life, you will never understand what it is to be a star. You will never understand. Someone says my face cap collection is crazy. Thank you so much. I wore it to match the Hulk. Green Hulk, green cap. If you've never been a star before, you can never understand. At least being famous enough. Do you know what it means to be somewhere and everybody notices you? And any decision you take, people are going to scrutinize you. It's tough. And when it comes in a dose you've not experienced before. Girls who throw themselves at you. People want to be around you. People are going to invite you to their parties. People want you to perform at their weddings. And then it's all gone. And then nobody remembers you. And then you wake up in the morning, 5 years later, and you realize that it's done. That on its own is depressing. Somebody said you go want to live expensive lifestyle. As a star, your lifestyle is expensive. You can't live a normal, you can't enter bus. Do you think Davido can enter bus? Or Wizkid? Do you think he can enter bus? Me, I still feel manage enter bus. It's just that people go they sub me. All pastors go be say, poverty don't reach that he freeze. Oh, he don't they enter bus. But somebody like Davido cannot enter. His bus entering days are over. They go mobam. Same thing with Wiz, same thing with Burna Boy. They can't enter. They cannot even use the normal section of an airport. It is problem. It is problem. Say they won't check in. They go, no, they have to come from the private jet area. If not, na problem. Or they have to use the VIP check-in. If not, na problem. Someone says celebrities should be encouraged to have counselors and psychologists as part of their team. Absolutely. Someone says, but do celebrities think fame is forever? There's a certain level of fame you have, it will be forever. Michael Jackson's fame was forever. Tina Turner's fame was forever. And quite a few other people. Will Smith, Tom Cruise. There are many people who have been famous forever and will continue to be famous forever. Beyonce, Jay-Z. But not all celebrities. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, double click the screen. I'm looking for 50 money guns. Somebody has popped a money gun. Big shout out to somebody don't buy money gun, but I don't know if you see who the person be. Pop those money guns. Elvis Presley, Kwamwan, Sonny Ade, Bill Cosby, even though he had... Bob Marley lived a very short life. He was very young. So we can't use Bob Marley. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. You know? But it's not every celebrity that enjoys that privilege. Someone says, Daddy Freeze, do you enjoy being a public figure? There's the yes and the no. Yes, you get privileges. You do get privileges. There are lots of privileges. No, because you are living your life in front of the public. Two-Face has been a celebrity forever. Bob Marley was he lived a very short life, so we can't use him to judge. Fela, Michael Jackson, Burna Boy, Wizkid. But you see, when you have just one hit or a couple of hits, then you would experience what it is like to drop your celebrity status. P-Square to a large extent. Someone says you will get many unknown enemies. Yeah. The band is no longer... I won't call the band a celebrity. Maybe a celebrity. I don't know. But Don Jazzy, yes. Denzel Washington, yes. RMD, Nigerian celebs, quite a few. Fela Kuti, Ebenezer Obey, Sonny Ade, of course, Kwamwan, the ultimate. People like Messi, Rihanna, Ronaldo, they are going to be celebrities forever. The band is a celebrity, but I don't know how I'm not sure it can be. Can he be a celebrity forever? Maybe if he comes up with more music. You know? So, why am I saying this? It's a drug. Sometimes you feel that fame. You feel that fame. And then Oprah Winfrey, for instance, yes. And then you don't feel it anymore. Because people tend to move on very quickly. And that's one of the problems you have. Those days, King Sunny Ade drops a song, he's going to use that song to eat for 5 years. So in 10 years, he doesn't need to drop more than 2 albums. This one, album, they last 6 months. This dispensation. Album, they last 6 months. They don't forget and they don't move. This generation is a disposable generation. Just the way they change their phones every 6 months, the way they change their cars every 6 months, that's the same way they change the music they're listening to and the trends every 6 months. I remember when I was growing up, and a friend of my father wanted to buy a Tokumbo car. And my dad was, instead of buying a Tokumbo Benz, go and buy a brand new Peugeot. Because that Benz that you are buying as Tokumbo, you don't know the reason why the person sold it. And that thing made sense until I got to this dispensation where you realize that People don't sell cars because they have issues. They sell them because they just want the newest one. There are people who every year will just take their Benz, take it back to Mercedes, and take the new one. Sometimes they just increase your, what's it called, your, the money you are paying. They just increase it a little. My sister did it with her Tesla. She drove her Tesla for 2 years, got tired of it, took it back, sorry, her Benz, took it there and got a Tesla. So the mentality is different. So what my father used to say that for you to see a car for sale, there must be something wrong with it. Not necessarily. Some people just, let me give you an example. This is the latest Fold 5. Just came out. I ordered it, pre-order. I had prepaid and pre-ordered it. I was waiting for the phone to come out. When the phone came out, I took my perfectly okay Fold 4. Not one scratch on it. My phones are immaculate. I took my perfectly okay Fold 4 and went to exchange it for the Fold 5 and paid the difference. It's as simple as that. So people don't sell their stuff these days because they are defective. They just sell them because they want the new ones. I'll give you one of the reasons why I upgraded to the new one. You see, there's no gap here. The other one was so much more bulky, the Fold 4. You could even slip a credit card in. They fixed this so well now that the thing closes almost completely. You don't have any gap inside the foldable. And many people do this. They upgrade. So in a world of upgrades, your music and your status is not the same in any 6-month period. Oluwarem says, I don't like to exchange it. I'd rather give it out. When you are buying a phone for 1.5 million, this phone was 1.5 million. Sorry, the water went the wrong way. When you are buying a phone for 1.5 million, you might as well want to sell the other one for about 600k. So what you need to spend is 800k. It's when you are buying phone for 200k that you dash people. Because if I wanted to change this without doing a trading, I would have spent 1,497,000 naira. Meaning from 1.5 million, I would have gotten 300k change. Sorry, 300 naira change. Don't worry, it's better now. So when you, it's like you want, now when I get my, this is an iPhone 14. If I get the iPhone 15, I'm not going to throw this away or dash anybody. I'm going to add, because I've started seeing that my iPhone 11 is beginning to die away. And 11 Pro, they are beginning to die away. They can't last the way they used to last. Me, I live stream for 3 hours, 4 hours. I need a phone that is banging. So when I get my iPhone 15, by the grace of God, I'm not going to upgrade. I'm not going to trade in my iPhone 14. I'm going to get the 15 because I need the 14 to go and replace another one of the phones that is getting older. So it's easier to exchange. It's what I paid 800k for. If I dash the phone out, I'll have paid 1.5. Now, let me explain something to you. I've learned that it's not good to dash away luxury things. You can't afford to use a Fold 5 or a Fold 4. Why am I dashing it to you? It's just going to create dependency. So when you are done with the Fold 5, 4, you are not going to come and meet me to give you my Fold 5 again. How are you going to buy the Fold 5? Buy people things that they can change. Don't buy people things that are out of their league. Don't dash it to them, because how are you going to help them upgrade? So it's like somebody dash you for 4, Then use it for 2 years, then you go back to Infinix that you can afford. Because you can't use a phone for more than 3-4 years maximum. So I don't believe in dashing people luxuries. I may be wrong, but I don't believe in dashing people luxuries they cannot afford. You dash them things they can maintain. I used to have an ML 350. It was a 2015 ML 350, very beautiful black. Baba, one day I start the ML, me and my wife they drive out. I on AC no cold. Waiting happen. Nobody they drive the motor just did there. The guy that fixed the AC came. They topped up the gas. I drove it for 2 or 3 days. The gas finished again. Waiting happen. I now call them. I say, hey, come back. He said, one valve don't spoil. Then and there I spent 170k like this. 170k. The one tire on my GLE is about 800,000 naira. One tire, not rim, rubber tire, especially the back ones. 315 by 40 rim 21. Price it. Unless you want to go and buy a Tokumbo tire we go bust. You don't even want to try the Michelin. There's a name for the Corvette tires. It is Michelin P0. One is 1 million naira, and you need 4. They will tell you in the instruction of the tire, you have to warm the tire or else it will begin to crack if you don't warm it. The tire. You carry that one, give person whenever chop. Now problem you give them. Forget all this motor. Range. 2006 range. Clean. Sorry, this one no be P0. Now Michelin, where is K Auto Detailing? Michelin, I can tell Amarachi to go and take a picture of the tire. Michelin, there's tire 1 million. There's a special, as in if the tire is going on, it will pick up every single stone on the floor because the tire is soft. It's meant for traction. It's not Pirelli. Let me Google it. And me and Amarachi were looking at it. Pilot Super Sport. That's it. Pilot Super Sport. Just Google Michelin Pilot Super Sport. I'm looking for the price list. All season. $1,404. Okay, this one is even used. Another set again, $1,500. These used, do not brand new for the 4. Used. So just do the math. $1,500 is how much? And that's abroad, though. Someone that's brought it to Nigeria. They don't just worry. I just asked them in Dunlop. They said it 1 million. I just said they should leave it. It's Formula 1 tires. So I don't believe in, sorry I've diverted, but I don't believe in giving old people and people who cannot maintain luxuries. I don't believe in giving them luxuries. You can give them your old Gucci shirts or something, but that one that needs maintenance, they no go fit understand them. They no go fit. So you carry Benz or Range Rover and you go and give person to say, want you, they punish the person, not punishment. So person will never chop, go look for 200k to buy tire. Person will never chop. Baba, give the person food. Give the person. Is Michelin Pilot. That's I gave you the name, Michelin Pilot. It's not P0, it's Michelin Pilot. What's it again? Sports, all season. I've learned it. There was a time one guy came to me. Oh, one guy, one guy came to me, said, Daddy Freeze, make I give him my. He didn't say it to me, he sobbed me, and I was there, I could hear it. He said, all these people, they will have 5 cars or 4 cars. Their brothers no go get one. Me and you, they talk. You no get 1 car, I get 4 cars. Automatically, na me, they throw stone, give. Abi? You they throw stone, give me, be that. I kept quiet. Meanwhile, the guy in children's school fees, they come meet me. Every 2-3 months, I no get money, are they hungry, go come meet me. So I come ask and say, okay, so if I carry this car, give you, that means that me go maintain them for you. So as you not get any car, me I get 4. Automatically, I carry my 1 car, give you. You way I they pay your children's school fees. You way every 2-3 months, hungry, they catch you, go send me, I go send you money. How you want to take maintain the motor? If cars could cry, that car go begin cry if I won't carry and give you, because he knows saying I suffer, I won't suffer for the rest of his days. Forget Benz and they talk Camry. Forget Benz. So sorry, I just had to talk about that, and because somebody said give it out. Give people food, pay school fees, stop giving people luxuries. It creates entitlement. It creates entitlement. When somebody is hungry, feed them. When their children cannot go to school, pay their school fees. When they cannot pay their hospital bills, pay it. Don't carry car and give somebody that does not have work unto say you get 3, in no get none. No be so life be. The Bible has said he who cannot work will not eat. Bible we talk am, you know, sabi book pass am. So when you want to help people, help them by all means. But don't help a poor man by giving him luxuries. You are not helping him. You are putting him in trouble and creating a sense of entitlement. Because even your parents, as they see me, so I know if you carry Benz, give my papa, say, I too like my papa, make you come begin the drive Benz. Now me go maintain now. Benz where I dey look the road where I want pass. You carry any motor, give my papa go look at his motor. You go drop and go. Then one day go call you, say gearbox don't knock. How much be the gearbox? 1.5 million. Only you go collect the car last, give him Toyota. And there's a reason why I needed to say this, because people keep making this mistake. And just like yesterday, somebody called me and saying, Daddy Freeze, that I should help her, that her Canadian school fees is $5,000. I should help you. My own children are in Nigeria schooling. I should give you money for Canada. Like, I don't know the road to Canada to send my own children. You want to go Canada, you know if you raise the fees. One person was now there that is freedom of choice. You don't have that's poverty evades some freedom. As I dey like this, I cannot go and live in Mayfair in the UK. My money not reach the kind of house where they sell there. You have freedom, but you don't have freedom to live in Banana Island unless you can afford it. So poverty, it comes from some freedom for person body. The money you will use, we have those blind boys we send to school. How much do we send them to school with? Every time we give them 150k. We send those boys, okay, 2 times, 2 semesters, so we spend 300k on each of them. In 1 year, we say, let's say we spend 600k times 4 years, we spend 2.4 million to train 2 boys through university. Then only your 1 term school fees is $5,000. $5,000 is 4 million naira. 1 semester. We use half of that money to send 2 boys to school from 100 level till they graduated. I think the last one wants to do papers now. The first one has graduated. He's looking for work already. Make it make sense to me. So the sense of entitlement that people have is very, very high, and we keep it high because somebody could call me now and say that if I want to go to school abroad, send me something, no matter how small. I will not send you $20. I'm enabling you. Go and look. If you are brilliant enough to go to school abroad, you'll be brilliant enough to either have the money to fund it, or you'll be brilliant enough to get a scholarship. If not, university full everywhere now. I go UI. Me, when one train you go abroad, now UI I go. Now UI I go. Make I can't train you, go abroad. You don't even fear. You send me the bill, 5,000 something dollars. And they look you. You can't tell me, say, the school fees go soon close. I can look you. So how does that concern me? Baba, I will never sponsor anybody through private university. If your case is a charity case, go to Unilag, go to LASU, go to Unical, go to UNN. I will never sponsor a charity case through a private university. Maybe they pay 1 point something million naira for you, and you are a charity case. You'll never see charity. Now entitlement you did. So please let's manage our expectations with that regard. And let's bring it back home. So like I said earlier on, please, if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. My TikTok people, how are you doing? My number one gifter on TikTok today is still Ayodeji Vaughn. That's Brother Shupo, my number one gifter on TikTok. I've not been hyping this TikTok. Oh yeah, who's going to buy my first money gun today? Oh yeah, let's make it happen. TikTok. Double click the screen. Let's get to 20,000 likes now. Double click the screen. Who's my number one gifter? Follow my number one gifter right there, up there. Follow my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter. Oh yeah. Follow my number one gifter. Right now. I want to see who my number one gifter is. Who's going to pop the first money gun? I want to see the first money gun. Let me make some noise for the person who's going to pop the first money gun. TikTok people. Oh yeah. Let's see this happen. Double click the screen. 9,300 likes. Let's take this to 10K. Then we're moving to 20K. But I'm going to do 10K now. 9,500 likes. Push it. Double click the screen. Double click it. 9,006. Double click. 9,007. Double click the screen. 9,008. Double click the screen. 9,009. 10,000 likes. That's right. I'm looking for my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter. Who's my number one gifter? Who is my number one gifter? Let me see who it is. Oh wow, it's still Ayodeji Vaughn. Followed by Mind Blowing. Oh yeah, pop those money guns. Let's come back to what we're saying. So, back to the Solidstar story. You've got to be able to understand that music does not last forever. And a lot of people cannot connect with this. Many people think that once you are a music star, your stardom will last forever. It doesn't work like that. Music has a lot of highs and lows. I'll give you an example. If you work abroad and you have a regular job of $50,000 a year, that's like minimum wage. Hey Alexandra, don't pop my first money gun. God bless you, sis. I knew that was coming. Hey Alexandra, keep popping those money guns. Oh yeah. Thank you, Alexandra. You are contributing to the live goal. I'm looking for my number one and my number two gifter. I've got a number one gifter right there. Hey, Alexandra is number one. Everybody follow my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter now. You see, imagine you're earning minimum wage in the US, for instance, and you're earning about $50,000 a year. About 48K is minimum wage. So just imagine you're earning 50K a year. In 10 years, you earn $500,000. In 20 years, you earn $1 million. In 40 years, you would have earned $2 million. Are you aware of what I'm saying? Ordinary 50K minimum wage a year, $50,000 a year. In your 40-year, let's say you started work at 20 and you retired at 60. You worked for 40 years, you did not get a single promotion. You would have earned 2 million US dollars. It does not mean you have the cash $2 million inside one account. No. You would have eaten inside, you would have built houses inside, or bought houses or mortgaged. You would have paid your bills, raised your kids, taken care of. Someone said over 100K. No, I'm not talking of 100K. 100K is too much. I'm talking of 50K minimum wage. In America, 50K is considered poverty a year. So let's work with that poverty figure. $50,000 a year. In 10 years, you earn 500,000. 20 years, you earn 1 million. 40 years, you earn $2 million. By earning $2 million does not mean you have $2 million saved. It means you maybe have a property of $400,000 that you've been paying for gradually. You would have raised your kids. You would have pension funds. Someone said 50K is average in America. Okay, so let's say average. Doctors, nurses, professionals, IT, they all earn 100K and above, or 80K and above. But let's say that 50-year average. So you started working at 20. Even though a lot of people start work at about, let's say 20. 20 is fine. Or 25 to 65, or 20 to 60. And then you retire at 60. In your 40-year career, you have made $2 million. I need you to understand this, right? So that $2 million is what you are going to use to train your children, buy your cars. Every 3 years, if you earn $50,000 a year, you will buy car. If you know be latest Benz, but you go drive motor and it go be good motor. You will change your phone, you will buy groceries, you will buy bills, you will go on holiday, you will do what normal human beings do. Alexandra, God bless you. You will do what normal human beings do over a 40-year period while you're working. And when you retire at 60, you're still going to have pension that you will feed on till you buy. Now I need to explain celebrity to you. That $2 million where you make for 40 years, a celebrity with a 1 or 2 hit wonder will make that same $2 million in 5 years and think he's going to make $2 million every 5 years till he buy. And then after that first 5 years, he don't buy gold chain, he don't buy Rolex. Maybe he's lucky enough to have bought a house. He has a new Range Rover. He travels business class. Then money stops coming in. And then there's another 5 years. Nothing. So that $2 million where one person make for 40 years, where with that same $2 million, in don't send him children go school. In don't send money to him mama for house. In don't buy mortgage in house. In don't buy car. You don't spend your own finish for 5 years. You still have 35 years left. No income. Or tiny little peanut income here and there. We are not talking of Davido. I am talking of those musicians that have 1 or 2 hits. One or two hits. We're not talking of Davido, we're not talking of Wizkid, we're not talking of Burna, we're not talking of Beyonce, we're not talking of Jay-Z. We are talking of those guys that have one or two hits, or at best a good album. Craig David had an amazing first album. After that, so if you don't know how to manage, what I tell artists is, consider yourself earning minimum wage, and that bulk money was the money you were supposed to earn for 40 years. They gave it to you upfront for in the first 5 years. Don't spend it like you're going to make 2 million every 5 years for the rest of your life. Because if you make 2 million every 5 years, in 40 years you would have made 16 million. There are 8 5-year periods in 40 years. So you'd have made $16 million. You'd be fine with $16 million. But if that $2 million is what you made, and you are not supporting it with new hits, what you actually made is minimum wage or average income. There's nothing, you have not done anything exceptional. It's just that somebody else's sweat for 40 years, you have gotten it in 5. Then the problems start to set in. Habib just popped the money gun. Follow my number 1 and my number 2 gifter. Alexandra. Alexandra is my number 1 gifter. Follow my number 1 gifter. Follow my number 1 gifter. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, We're on 14,500 likes. Let's take it all the way to 20K. Now, double click the screen, Pop the money guns. Pop the money guns. Wait till they teach you. They're not going to teach you for college. And what you don't understand at the end of the day is you are living a life by virtue of you being a star. You are living a life that person that is earning that money over 40 years will not live. Alexandra just popping those guns. Person where they earn $2 million over 40 years, he's not going to go to the Cartier shop and buy the most. If he's lucky, maybe on his birthday, one somewhere in between, we'll go and buy one stainless steel Cartier or a stainless steel Rolex. He's not going to go and buy a Rolex and then take it to the people that put diamond and say, yeah, put diamond inside. He's not going to try that. He's not going to travel business class and first class. He is going to travel economy class, JJ. He's not going to stay in 5-star hotels. He's not going to drink expensive champagne. He's going to drink his beer, maybe his 4 cousins wine, maybe drink Baileys, but that he will count his money and go and be popping crystal in a nightclub. They're not Bonham. Because as that 50K comes in, you know it is for your whole year. Your children go chop, your wife go chop. You go pay house bill, you go pay gardener, whatever it is you are living on, it has to come out of it. But you see, that musician that makes that bulk 2 million in 5 years, he's going to, first of all, if he's going to a hotel, he will stay in Signature. He's not going to enter Yakoyo to eat because everybody knows him. And even if he enters Yakoyo, he has to buy food for everybody. That's part of the problem of a celebrity. Then you're going to have a lot of fake friends around you who are going to be telling you, hey, you have forgotten me. Me and you used to roll together. Let me tell you, sometimes as you start moving up, for your own good, you have to start forgetting your friends and start making new ones. Don't forget your genuine friends, but forget those ones that did not add value to you when you were poor. They will not add value to you when you are rich. And don't try to bring them along. I saw it happen with some people. I'm not going to mention their names. Some musicians dragged their hood along with them. And when they couldn't drag the hood anymore, the hood dragged them back down to the hood. Someone says, dress simple, neatly, and nice. It's not possible for a celebrity. You wear that gold, though. They're not born you. You go wear that Gucci, they're not born you. You go wear that LV, they're not born you. Because as a celebrity, you are a billboard that people are looking up to. That's why you see celebs wearing fake. You are a billboard. 50 Cent said he doesn't wear designer things. He drives Ferrari. Not listen to Ramo. He drives Rolls Royce. He wears $10 cap, $8 t-shirt, $50 jeans, but he still pushes that Ferrari. So he still stays in expensive hotels and he still burns money. So you will burn money, but you've got to be careful. You've got to at least have some assets. Don't get caught up, because there's going to be that conversation that you're going to get into. You're going to go to a club and see your mate who's an artist popping. Some artists, they join Yahoo. Some, they launder money. Not be all, they use only music. So when you go and you see your mates, they pop one bottle, pop. Hey, Anthony came, don't come. Anthony came, Anthony, don't jump to my number 2 gifter straight. Anthony came Okmara. Alexandra is my number 1 gifter. Anthony came Okmara, my number 2 gifter. 50 cents get private jet too. Don't follow the crowd. Whatever you do, make sure you have 1 or 2 things that are valuable enough for you to keep. And then find a plan towards sustenance. There are some things that are not sustainable. Some are. Find the journey towards sustenance. I'm talking about this because I don't know why Solidstar has, according to his brother, mental health issues. But one of the things that causes mental health issues for celebrities is you were there, you are no longer there, you have fallen out of favor. Baba, it is a drug. It is a drug. Attention is a drug. And when they stop giving it to you, another thing I want to tell everybody, I beg you in God's name, stay away from substance. Most celebrities have substance issues. The reason why you don't know is because they are rich enough to sneak in and out of rehab. They are rich enough. I have expensive habits, but I'm very careful with my expensive habits. I love my watches, I love my cars, I love shoes, but I also try to be very careful. I don't have a club life. I don't go and pop. I don't go and spend 5 million in a club. I don't burn money like there's no tomorrow. And sometimes what I've noticed is the more income you make, the more your expenditure. And sometimes you have to cut even family members around you. Just cut everybody down. Hey. The fact that I have this money now does not mean that I'm supposed to solve all your problems. I will solve some of your problems or one of your problems. But don't overload me. Habib just popped the money gun. Oh wow, today is a good day. Someone said, is there any celebrity that is natural without a flaw? No. But be careful what your flaws are. Some flaws are quicker to finish you than others. Someone says, I think Igbo good though. I don't agree. Me, Jean, Jeannie, Jean, Jin Yen. I hope I got that. Just send me $20 on YouTube. Guys, I've not hyped my Facebook and my YouTube. Please don't be angry. If you're watching on YouTube, super chat, super stickers. Thank you, Jin Yen. I hope I got that. Jinny Ene. I hope I got that. Thank you so much. Baba, I don't forget. Someone say me they smoke. I'm not saying you should not smoke, but just be very careful. Anything that alters the mind can alter your destiny, including alcohol. Anything that alters your mind, write this down, can alter your destiny. Anything that alters the state of your mind. J Iyene. Oh, I remix them. Thank you so much. J Iyene. J Iyene. If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook. Search for Daddy Freeze. DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video. Bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. Oh yeah. Come to Facebook. Come to Facebook. Come to Facebook. Bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. Oh yeah. Come to Facebook. Come to Facebook. Somebody, excuse me. Domi Celeb, thank you very much. JMK just sent me $10. Dominic Celeb, did I get that correct? Dominic Tebit1. Dominic, thank you so much. Dominic, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. They are popping my money guns like crazy. Someone said, you said Tinubu is the best. Today, where is Nigeria? Nigeria is where it would have been if anybody else had been in power. But we're not going to talk about that now. I never said Tinubu was the best in Nigeria. Don't quote me. I just said whoever enters, we'll work with. And nobody that participated in election was a saint. But we're not talking about election today. Can we focus on what's important so I don't have to rapture you? If I see you continue distracting us, I will have to rapture you. Dominic, God bless you, bro. They're just popping. Anthony just bought another Okada. Anthony came Okpara, jumped from the bottom straight to number one gifter. Once he just pops that Okada. Omo Dominic, the dragon, Dominic Tebit1. Dominic Tebit1. He's almost catching up with Anthony in came Okpara. But Anthony came from the back and straight, all the way to the top. And Dominic is popping. Dominic has jumped to my number one gifter. Dominic is my number one gifter. Anthony. Ali Class B just sent a car. Oh, thank you so much. Ali Class Benson. Thank you so much. Just sent a car. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. If you're watching on Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze. That's Instagram. Anthony, don't buy second Okada. One down in me. Anthony in came Okpara. Anthony in came Okpara. All Class Benson, my boss from UI. Salute. Someone said Dominic is dominating. Anthony don't collect her from his hand. And Anthony don't double. I'm checking the rates now. Anthony is number one. Dominic is now number two. So back to what I was saying. Thank you all so much for your gifts and your love. I appreciate you guys. All Class Benson. People are moving. Hey, he's also catching up. Today not today. Anthony came Okpara, number one. Now him be number one. He's still popping those money guns. Anyway, so let me go back to what I was trying to share with you. Habib Life Foundation. All Class Benson. All Class Benson. They pop some kind things where I never see before. All Class Benson don't jump to number two. He's my number two gifter from nowhere. How is this even possible? Anthony came Okpara still popping those money guns. Anthony came Okpara still popping those money guns. All Class Benson send me as in the kind of things where I never see before say exist as gift. Ha! All class Benson. All class Benson. Omo. Anyway, let me leave the hyping for a while so people not feel. Lily, how you doing? Let me not make people feel like, hey, all that the free is doing is hyping. Please, support. So, like I was saying, hey, Anthony, don't pop another Okada. Hey, Anthony, don't take the lead. I say, Anthony, don't overtake everybody. Oh no! Oh no! This is sweet, man. Someone saying, no, be copy. I get the rankings. I dey check the when you see me press the screen, you show all the rankings. So I'm monitoring. Anthony na number one and he's double number two. Anthony is number one. In fact, he's more than double number two and triple number three. That's how much Anthony don't do. Anthony, Nke Mokpara, we dey fear those ones. We dey cut them cap. So back to what I was saying, yeah. And this is a message out there to everybody. I beg you in God's name, anything that can, hey, all class Benson don't send lion. No. He don't nearly catch up with Anthony again. Oh boy, I don't tire today, not today. All right, before I start hyping this, let me focus on the work. Miss Thickness, my sweetness, how are you doing? Miss Thickness, my sweetness, how you day? How you day? So, be careful with any substance in this life. Be very careful. Why am I saying this? Any substance that can alter your mind can alter your destiny. There are people who did not become the football stars they were supposed to become because they got drunk one night and went to touch one girl inappropriately and their club dropped them. Hey, all class Benson, don't send another lion. Ha ha, it's down number one the way I'm looking at it. All class Benson is number one. How is this even possible? All class Benson is number one. So, someone said, Baba Yaro, now be that. One alcohol, one glass, or one bottle of champagne. Your mind has been altered. Your destiny follow. Dear celebrities, I beg you in the name of God, music and movie stars, avoid substances. That to me, if they say Daddy Freeze, you are rich, I'll say I'm rich because I don't do substance. That is a wealth. Because the amount of your money where substance go chop, if you don't have a substance habit, you are rich as a celebrity. Waiting they chop my money no pass food. I'm a family, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm a family man. If there's nowhere I go in this world that I don't take my wife. Nowhere. There are very few people in this life that have seen me without my wife. That have seen only me, say my wife no date. Very few people can make that a statement. Maybe a that blessing. Everybody else sees me with my family. I am a family man. Family might look expensive, but it is cheaper than hanging out with guys and popping drinks. Let me tell you, if I take my family out, we sit down, if we spend 200k, the whole table go full. It go be like say we burn 1M. If I take my guys out, if I spend 500k, the table go this pass. I get guys where they drink Macallan, one bottle 350k. So if those kind of guys come and visit me, I don't fit bypass one bottle of Macallan. I no fit. So if you come to my table and there's one Macallan there in the middle of the table, maybe one Hennessy as support, maybe one champagne and Coke, the table go look empty, but I've spent 600,000 naira. Meanwhile, if I carry Abiba, Amara, Yella, Baby Freeze, carry Grandma self join, taste buds, if we spend 200K, we went to one restaurant one day. I don't even think I spent up to 100K. Baba, people, they wasted the food. I was so angry with them. The next day I went there, I cut the budget into half. I said, oh, you people, as in they were wasting the food. They wasted the food. They could not finish it. So if you are a family man, it looks like family, they're expensive. Family is actually cheaper than boys. And then it will look so big. You look like, man, this guy don't spend all his money for a family. And Baba, let me tell you something. The experiences I give my children. Somebody say malt, chicken, table don't full. Alone. If you go Obi Cubana, Cubana, if I go with my family, we go order maybe 3 catfish. They go still waste time. Max 4 catfish. Some salad here, drinks here, the whole table go full. You don't go spend 150K, 200K. Meanwhile, if I carry my boys go that same place, Baba, I don't feel carry Simply Vic. Make I no pop am at least ordinary moe. I must pop am moe. Bad as it bad. That moe alone now 150K or 200K for one bottle. Alexandra, God bless you, my sis. Thank you for popping those money guns. So your lifestyle becomes expensive. Now let me show you something here. This watch, this is a Rolex Submariner. It's called the Hawk. I bought this watch in 2012. It cost me $11,500. I still have the receipt. I bought it from Polo, Nigeria's only official Rolex retailer. Polo, if you go Rolex website, click on Nigeria, you will see Polo there. Rolex is not a watch I can walk inside a shop and buy. No. If it's not Polo, I no go buy that Rolio. Fear go they catch me. Anthony came up and don't buy the final lion. All-Star Benson. Buy the Lion Cup. The Lion Cup, they roar, they roar, they roar. He come overtake Anthony came up para. He come be like say Anthony came up para don't tire. Meanwhile, Okpara no they carry last. Okpara no they fear. That's what Okpara just go. Just go bring the lion, Papa. He just do ha! Anthony came up para. The love is massive. Massive. I can't believe how loved I am. I feel so loved today. All class Benson, God bless you. I feel loved, but wait till Anthony don't do. Hey, nobody if you catch him today. What Anthony has done, nobody can catch him today. What I'm seeing, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Pop those money guns. You're watching on YouTube. Super chat, super stickers. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Someone said they reduce the volume. Make Baby Freeze no go wake if in hear lions. Baby Freeze. That one know they sleep now. Now only when school day on 9 they sleep for this kind of time. Someone say tonight now your night. Yes, bro, you are on YouTube. Make it my night too. Ikena say another lion coming. Somebody say I left YouTube to see lion. Oh, more. I left YouTube. Fisola said I left YouTube to see lion, Papa. Oh, more. Oh, more. That lion is the second highest gift. The only gift that is superior to a lion is TikTok universe. That's the only gift that is superior to a lion on TikTok. The only thing where if it beats lion, I either say 2 lion or 1 TikTok universe. Once you see that TikTok universe, no say game over. Ezekiel say big or small. Somebody bought 2 small, 1 person bought 1 big. Boys, they vex. Somebody say 30K coin. Be like say you sabi. You sabi. You get the Uruje. Somebody say make I run you TikTok universe. Run am, win. More close the day. More close. TikTok universe comes in, we close the day. I'm not talking again. Someone say TikTok universe go drop this night. Baba, I no go complain. Ezekiel say wow. So let me continue what I was saying here. You see, your habits make or break you as a celebrity. For those of you up and coming, my words go they smell to you. Now when you reach their hook, now you go understand, say I wish I had listened. I'm not saying I know the reason why Solidstar can have mental health issues. Anything can cause it, from depression to stress to substance to heartbreak. Let me tell you, one celeb told me something. He said when he was up there and he was coming for events, so people were flocking around him. After a while, he fell out of fame. And 1 year later, they just invited him as an honorary artist. He sat down on his table. His table was empty. Everybody had moved to Davido's table. You need to understand that as an artist that is reigning or trending, you are like honey. You are a fly and a bee magnet. The moment your honey dry, the flies will fly. Yoruba people say, "Ọwọ́ epo láráyé ń bá ni lá, wọn ìlà ọwọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀." Say if they see palm oil for your hand, as you dey lick, make you chop soup finish, come dey lick soup for your hand. Well, people go come help you lick am. Ọwọ́ epo, hand of palm oil, they go help you lick am. Hand of blood, they no go lick am with you. Only you go lick your thing. And the day you know this, the better it is for you. We all need to learn very big and very important lessons. We all need to learn these lessons. And we all need to have support systems and create support systems. If you'll be amazed that there are artists like the Prince. What's his name? Maven. A lot of people would think that the Prince is no longer popular. If you know the kind of artist the Prince is managing, the kind of artist that he has, you go respect him. In sing. After a while, he begin create the future. Before future do rah to him, don't do rah to the future. Same thing with Olamide. If you know the amount of stars where Olamide don't create, don't build. Bado. Let me tell you something. You are better off owning artists than being an artist. You sit down for your house. As their music they sell, you they collect your cut. The Prince is one person that I dey fear the most for this industry. Waiting that guy don't do. Ha! That Igbo blood dey in body. He knows that music, he knows the money is not in making the hits. The money is making the hit makers. Right, this thing where they write them down. The money is not in making the hits. The money is in making the hit makers. Make the hit makers. You will not be poor. Ikena Anthony wants to show us a lion. If you are watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Let more people come and see. Let more people come and see what's going to happen. Double click the screen. 30,000 likes. Let's move it to 40,000 likes. Hey, all class. All class Benson just sent a, was that a seal? Somebody said, Daddy Freeze, don't use juju tonight. I never use any juju. The day where I go use juju, we always see TikTok universe. Whew, lion, wah, TikTok universe. Whew, lion, rah, TikTok universe. Whew, lion, rah. Now when I go tire, that's a seal. Ikena Anthony, thank you so much. That's a seal, so cute. Thanks to All Star Benson, who is now my number one gifter. All class Benson. So, back to what I was saying. The money in music is not in making hits, it's making hit makers. That's where the real money is. And also, that's where the investment. Now, a lot of people don't understand this, and they run into music and they go and invest inside music without actually understanding the terrain. They don't understand the terrain, so they run into music and they get burnt. The Prince has been a successful music star. He has worked under Maven. He has worked on his own music. He understands the business. He knows what it is to work with hits, and he knows what it is to work with hit makers. Baba, go there. Clean out. Somebody say obedience are your major customers. I wouldn't say obedience, I'll just say Igbo people. Igbo people, nah, 60 to 70% of my customer base. That's why I don't joke with Igbo people. If I say something will offend Igbo people, now me go wrong come the next day. Say, Igbo people, make una no vex, Igbo kwenu, make una no vex, so my customers. Nobody, now only arm robber, they shoot their customer. Anybody wey get sense, they respect in customers. Two people that are my biggest customers, Igbo people and abroad people. I try not to offend them, especially America, Canada people. Those ones, I don't offend them. Followed by UK and then the rest of the world. Igbo people and abroad people, I know they offend them. Even when I tell them the truth, I go to tell them the truth with softly. Because if they vex like this, income we do like this, and nobody wants that. Everywhere tight for Nigeria, everywhere lock. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. People in Russia, forget it. The real people in America, they day. Someone say you sabi your demography very well. Ikena, Igbo kwenu. If Igbo people, almost somebody. All class Benson just sent me a car. Thank you so much for that car. I'm going to say Pakistan and call. Not be only Pakistan. You can still see Uzbekistan. Someone say, thank God you know. Oh, I know. I'm not dumb. I will tell you them the truth though. That's why sometimes my Igbo brothers, they vex me because I will tell them that truth. But I tell them very respectfully and I don't joke with them. So let me bring in one or two people. Ikena Anthony, I never see your lion. No. You say the lion don't they load since. I never see the lion. No. I say you don't offend me. Ola no vex, so no vex say I offend you. You two they try, but I no feel lie. You know, make I show you the number one gifters. Benson, I don't know whether he's your, but Anthony Okpara, way by Lion, big Lion. Now full Igbo man. Came Okpara. You can't even deny it. Now Igbo man. Now I say the Lion man, the Lion they decline. He came where the Lion where you talk. Oh, I never still see Lion. Oh. Everybody saying he came now. We are waiting to see Lion or Universe. Any of them is good enough. King Dera. No one say the Lion still dey chop. The Lion never bath. Okay, we dey wait for am. Okpara means senior. Finish. 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 Someone say Daddy Freeze of Oju Elegba. Anyhow you like, call him. So, I want to bring that. I'm rounding off in 10 minutes, so make sure that Lion comes in 10 minutes, or else I go round off now. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. I'm looking for my number one gifter. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen, double click the screen, double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. So, okay, real quick, Ada.
Hello, sir.
What is your take on what I've been saying?
Jeff, you're definitely right. It's just that this is the generation today. They just feel like taking substance will make them hard and more creative. And in the real sense, that's not it. So I just think everybody should find their strengths, find where their creativity lies, and then capitalize on that. Not necessarily consuming substance, because over time you're pretty much going to become an addict. And what happens when you're no longer relevant? How do you sustain that? And then when your system is already destroyed. But I do hope that they take this advice honestly. But trust me, he spoke facts, nothing but facts.
Now, I wanted to say something here. As somebody who has followed artists, what do you think is the biggest thing that messes artists up?
Somebody who has followed artists or who works with them. I would say substance and women.
Women. We never talked that one, no. Women.
Substance and women.
Lifestyle, not as much as substance for women. Lifestyle, yes, I think lifestyle is number 3.
Yeah, lifestyle will be the thought. Thankfully, these days they don't use them as influencers. So some of them they wear one to snort theirs, right? They give them to wear for promos. Most of them really don't spend that well. But you see, Obiri. Yeah.
Obiri.
Leave it at that. And some I really don't blame them yet. Not like I don't blame them, but people also need to help these people. Some of them are so young. They are vibrant, they want to explore. They have an event. The organizers, after paying them, they pay for hotel rooms and they still pay for Obiri for them. So sometimes it's almost difficult for them to like chicken out. Because they are somewhere and they are getting a very hot Obiri there as thanks for coming.
That is actually very deep, Ada. This thing where you talk, very, very deep. Obiri is woman. Substance, lifestyle are some of the things that definitely substance, woman, and then lifestyle.
True.
Now, it's not everybody that can do business. And being able to spot a star is not easy. You think it is easy to see someone like Roger and be able to see that this guy is going to be a star?
Mm.
Sometimes most record labels will have 10 artists. Out of the 10 artists, one is doing supernaturally well, two are doing quite well, one is doing averagely well,
Yeah.
one or two are managing to break even, the rest are liability. The rest are liability. So you need to understand, and then music evolves. Now, another thing I need to tell you, music, maybe movies. Now there are things like in movies, for instance, the older you grow, the more you mature into other roles.
True.
Music is not like that too. Very few people started young and grew old and maintained it. People like Sonny Ade, Oliver De Coke, Kwam Wang, they are rare. Most people, as they start that young, before you know it, they fade out. They can't keep up the tempo. Music is evolving. Pasuma, Obesere, those ones too tried because they started young and they have grown into something. But you see, when it comes to music, you've got to understand that if you miss your now, it's not like you passed, you did nursing exam and you failed. You come back and resit your exam next year. Music no be like that. That next year the sound don't change. The sound don't change that next year. You're coming back, you're gonna struggle.
True that.
People like Daddy Shoki were able to transcend several generations. It's not easy. Most musicians, as they come, there's one guy. What's that guy's name? That Festa guy. I've forgotten his name. He had such a huge hit, and then all of a sudden he's gone.
That's okay.
I'm talking about 10 years ago. Not Gino. 10 years ago or 15 years ago, thereabout. Wagba Control.
Oh, I remember his name, but yeah, I know the song.
Wagba Control. That song was so big. Tony Tetrila too, my very good friend. Tony, how you dey? Tony did quite well. African China did quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Handsome did quite well too. Azados did quite well. Two Face is a legend. He kept W4. That's it, W4. W4 had a huge hit. Wagba Control. That year. And then someone said Kolinti Ayinla trended for a long time. Now Banky is a good example. Banky did music. After a while, Banky said this music, if he had, he entered inside the business of music, record label, brought up people like Wizkid. Still did not stop there. Started migrating into politics. Wisdom. It's better to be a Banky that can transition than for you to be some of these big hits that fizzle away. Is Style Plus gone? Gone. Finish. Style Plus was done 15 years ago. Someone say Banky na pastor, Banky they preach, in work na politics. And he's steadily being relevant. Industry requires relevance.
Yes.
Industry requires relevance. As long as you can stay relevant, you are doing it. Double click the screen, double click the screen. I'm still looking for my number one gifter. My number one gifter is All Class Benson. Big shout out to All Class Benson, my number one gifter. And came Anthony Okpara, took a little break, even though he's the all-round number one. But in TikTok, if you are not dropping, even if it's roses or something to top it up, all class Benson popping those money guns. Make some noise, everybody! Clear road, clear road, clear road for all class Benson. Woo, woo, woo! Alexandra. All class Benson helped me reach 50% of my money gun goal for today. Big shout. You heard that bell ring. Clegum. That's all class Benson. And came Anthony, we are waiting for your lion that has been loading since morning. No. Make it no load finish. Don't pussy car too. And came Anthony. So someone says money or investment makes you relevant. Let me warn you. You are better saving your money than investing it if you don't understand investments. Just like education can be a Yahoo. I was listening to a pastor that I don't normally agree with. He preached off on tithing, but he was talking about education and how schools have all of a sudden sprung up from everywhere and they're using this education to scam people. Sometimes education itself, because everybody is rushing there, can be a bit of a scam. How much of your education are you using, Ada?
70%.
70%. I'm probably using 10% or 20%. There are some people who are using 0%.
True.
I'm not saying don't get an education, but don't think education will make you rich. Get your education. Be as educated as you can be. Education no be scam. But believing that education will make you rich, now be the scam. Or getting an overpriced education that you don't know what to do with is a scam. And finally, everybody's calling out and came Anthony. Ikena Anthony, I beg your pardon. They say, where this lion? No. So I think I've touched on everything. Remember to join us tomorrow. Church is going to be amazing. Church is going to be fun. It's going to be off the hook. The title of tomorrow's message is No Evidence. You go explain tire. No evidence. You go explain tire. Give some credit to Burna Boy. Someone said education is a foundation, yes, but some people think that the more expensive the education, the better. You'll be amazed that someone said $400 lion. Someone said ready for lion. We've been ready for the lion since I'm tired. The lion, if he comes, if no go meet me for house. So good night, everyone. We're going to keep having our conversations. Someone said, what about Baby Freeze going to Harvard? If he has Harvard brain, he will go. If he has a Yabatek brain, he will go to Yabatek. I've never believed in sending children with Yabatek brain to Harvard. Then they will go to the Harvard. You know what? One of my guys, we send Peking go Yale. The boy finished in Yale, says he wants to sing. The father slapped him. I told the father, I said, I thank God I was not there. I'll have joined you to slap him. Why Peking go Yale? Then he go come and say, I sing, he want sing. You know what it be Yale? $100,000 a year. How much did they say? 60,000. Something ridiculous. Some will go train one whole village, go university, come out, all of them go there okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you go school, you come and say, I sing, you want sing.
Yeah, with passion.
With stupid passion. Go and chase your passion. Don't let me waste my money on university for you. If you want to change your passion, you better make I give you $20,000. Say, we are going to record the album. From there, you have sorted out your life, you'll be all right. The video no use reach $20,000, take blow now. Then you carry $60,000 a term, I be a year. You do 4 years, $240,000. The people gonna come and say, "In one be like Portable." You go chop slap or sure you.
You get to make the money back. So.
How? Till today he has not blown. The father is still spending money on his music career. 4 years later, work he never work. If I mention the guy, when I go no am. Nobody advertise reach this guy. Nobody advertise reach this guy. They advertise, never blew. He go Yale, go do business or something silly or law or something. So thank you all so much.
Thank you, boss.
All Class Benson, my number one gifter. And a big shout out to Nkem Anthony Okpara, my all round number one gifter today. Thank you all so much. Every single person who sent me super chats and super stickers on YouTube, thank you so much. I had just two people on YouTube, JMK and J Inyene. Thank you so much. I also had some stars on Facebook. Let me shout out to them. Arabiri Pearly, thank you so much. He's always coming through. Jacob Ben and Ezialo Chinemerem. Thank you all so much. If you're watching on Instagram, you can still go to Facebook. We're rounding off in 5 minutes. You can still go to Facebook. Bye, Ada. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Take care, everyone. Made my yo. I see you. Thank you all so much. Take care, and God bless you all. Once again, bigger shout out to my number one and my number two gifter, Nkim Anthony Okpara. God bless you, brother. And my number two gifter, who's now my number one gifter. Hey, Nkim Anthony Okpara, don't come back. No, you don't come back claiming number one. No. My number two gifter, All Class Benson. God bless you. Thank you all so much. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow. Church service is going to be amazing. Make sure you're there. Take care, and God bless.